Good morning. It's Wednesday, November 19th, 2025, 7:50 a.m. So if you've been following me for a while, you know that I was using those plastic, those things that you use to light candles and stuff. But then, you throw them away when you're done because a lot of them are not refillable. So I got this thing. And I've been using it for several years now. This is one of those woodwick candles. But it's just really great. And you know what? When it starts running out of power, it just recharges with a USB thing. So it's been really great for lighting candles. Okay, there we go. There's the candle. Here's my seasonal pomegranate, which I do plan to eat. Not today, though. Okay, we'll kind of put that there. And here's my coffee. Now, speaking of seasonal stuff, so here's my Maple Pecan coffee. And it makes me think of course, pecan pie. And what do you put on pecan pie? You put, well, sometimes you don't put anything. Sometimes some people put ice cream. But whipped cream is not unusual. So I'm going to use some of my Coffee Mate here. It's just the original Coffee Mate. So there's no flavoring in it. Now, this coffee is flavored, okay? Unfortunately, it did not come off of a coffee plant with the flavoring already in it. But it's okay, because you know what? Whatever flavoring Nespresso added to it, it tastes pretty good. And I love maple and I love pecan, so this ought to be really good. But you know what? Just in case it's not, I'm just keeping an eye on this, because this cup, oh good, tends to vibrate off. But just in case it doesn't taste good enough, I've got some maple bourbon pecan skinny syrup. Do you know, when I am just talking in, regular conversation with people, I know how I say the word P-E-C-A-N, but when I get on here, I get self-conscious because that is a word in the United States anyway that people pronounce so differently in different parts of the United States. And of course, now I grew up in New York where we say pecan. Pecan. Then I've been around people, I've lived other places, they say pecan. Pecan. And pecan. Pecan. It's just, I can't even think, I can't remember how to say it when I'm talking to you guys, because all I think is, oh, somebody's going to say, you say pecan, or you say pecan, or you say pecan. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm talking about this, look. See that picture there? Oh, I wish I had a slice of that pie. So, here I've got the maple lungo with one original Coffee Mate little thingy there. It's very tasty. It really is. I don't, should I add some of that syrup? You know what? I'm not going to do it because it really tastes good like this. If I add the syrup, it's just going to become a sort of a sweet-ish kind of coffee. And the flavor of this is actually very nice. Oh, you know something interesting? Yesterday, remember how I'm working on trying to use up this peanut and roasted sesame coffee from 2024 holiday season. And my daughter came over and she just took a little whiff of my cup of coffee, and she said, "Oh, what is in that?" She doesn't like the smell of sesame, and she could, I mean, it was very powerful to her. So, you know, it just goes to show you, one person may just love a certain food or drink or coffee, and somebody else may go, "Oh my gosh, that's terrible." So you just got to try it yourself, right? Very tasty. Well, this is just a quick one today. Don't have a whole lot of other things to say. Oh, except it's in the 50s this morning, and it's supposed to go up to the 80s. And it's going to be like that in the 50s and going up to the high 70s and the low 80s for the next week and a half. How about that? So you can bet I'm going to be up at the pool with my friends. I don't think we're going to go in the water, though. That's gotten pretty cold. But we'll sit around in the sun. I'll talk to you later, okay? Have a great day.